What if I told you that the fastest growing demographic on YouTube isn't teenagers? It's people over 40. And what if I told you that most of them are being completely ignored by creators, which means there's a massive opportunity just sitting there waiting for someone to grab it. Now, if you're new here, my name is Judd, and I'm a 53-year-old stay-at-home dad from Chicago. And when I started my channel in my late 40s, I was driving Uber and cleaning windows just to pay my bills. But by the end of this video, you're going to understand why your age isn't holding you back from YouTube's success. It's actually your secret weapon. So stick with me because I'm about to flip everything you think you know about who succeeds on YouTube completely upside down. So here's what nobody's telling you. If you're over 40 and you think YouTube is just for kids dancing around, I got news for you. That's complete nonsense. And it's costing you big time. So here's what's actually happening on YouTube. As of 2025, YouTube has over 2.7 billion users worldwide, making it the second most used social media platform in the world just behind Facebook. But here's the kicker. Users aged between 25 and 34 account for 21.7% of YouTube's user base, making them the largest age group to use the platform. The second largest age group is between ages 35 and 44, making up around 18.5%. When you add up everyone who's 40 plus, you're looking at a massive audience. But guess what? Almost nobody's making content for them. So while everyone's fighting over the teenage and 20-something market, there's this huge group of people just waiting for someone like you to show up and actually help them with real problems. Now, I get it. When you hit your 40s, society starts making you feel like you're past your prime. Maybe you've even been to job interviews where you're suddenly overqualified. And maybe you feel like the business world is moving past you. Believe me, I get it. I felt the exact same way in my late 40s, and it sucks. But here's the thing. Everything you think is working against you is actually working for you on YouTube. Your age is actually your advantage. Look, when people need real advice about career changes, money management, relationships, or major life decisions, who do they want to hear from? Some 25-year-old who read about it online, or someone who's actually been there and done that? You've got something no creator can fake, and that's real experience. Every job you've ever had, every business you've tried, every time you screwed up and had to figure it out, that's not embarrassing. That's a content goldmine. When you tell people how to handle a difficult boss, they believe you because you've actually dealt with one. When you talk about navigating a career change in your 40s, they trust you because you know exactly what it's like. And when you recommend something, they listen because they know you've probably tried everything else first. Plus, you're not trying to be trendy or cool. You just tell it like it is. And people are hungry for that kind of authenticity right now. Now, if you're a professional who's serious about scaling using YouTube, or you want to explore how to properly monetize your existing skill sets, I have a few spots open this month for coaching calls. Now, there is no charge for these calls, but they aren't for everyone. They're specifically for people ready to take action. On these calls, we'll dive deep into your situation and figure out if YouTube is even the right path for you and how to make it all work. If that sounds like you, there's a link below in the description to see if you qualify. The timing is perfect. Here's what's happening on YouTube right now that's awesome for people like us. Everyone's getting tired of fake, overly produced content. People want real, authentic creators who actually know what they're talking about. While 20-somethings are scrambling to keep up with whatever trend is popular this week, you can just focus on creating helpful content that actually matters. You're not chasing viral moments, you're building something that lasts. And here's the best part. You've got patience and perspective. You know good things take time. You're not looking to get rich because you understand that real success comes from consistency and actually helping people. You already have more content than you think. Right now, you're probably thinking, but I don't have anything interesting to talk about. Trust me, you do. Think about your work experience. By your 40s, you've probably worked in multiple industries, learned various skills, solved countless problems at work. There are people searching for exactly that information on YouTube right now. But it's not just work stuff. Your life experience is incredibly valuable. How to handle teenage kids, how to manage aging parents, how to navigate divorce or relationship changes, how to deal with health scares, how to bounce back from career setbacks, how to manage money through different life phases. You don't need to be the world's expert on anything. You just need to be a step ahead of someone who's dealing with the exact same thing. Your audience actually has money. Here's something that should get your attention. YouTube users in the 35 to 54 age range consistently outspend younger demographics on digital media and entertainment. According to recent studies, consumers aged 35 to 54 allocate over $1,000 per year to digital media consumption, which is significantly more than other age groups. When you recommend something, your viewers are more likely to have the disposable income to actually buy it. And I know firsthand because brands reach out to me every single day, and companies are looking for creators like us who can reach this demographic. While young influencers are fighting over energy drink sponsorships, you have access to partnerships with financial services, health companies, travel brands, home improvement, insurance, which pays way better. This isn't just a hobby. This could be a real business that changes your financial situation. And let me give you guys a little idea of what this looks like. I want to be real about my journey, and I also want to let you know that this has taken years of hard work and dedication, and my results are not typical, but I just want to show you what's possible. I started my channel in my late 40s after I failed at multiple businesses. I had a yoga studio that I sold after, I think, 2 years. I tried a t-shirt printing business that lasted less than a year. I was driving Uber at night, and then in the morning, I'd wake up at 5 a.m. to clean windows just so I could make ends meet. And in the beginning, my goal was to make an extra $1,000 a month so I could stop trading every hour of my life for money. I had no clue what I was doing. First year, I made nothing. Second year, maybe a few $100, but I kept going. And now I make a full-time living from my channel working in my spare time. I could take my family on vacation whenever I want, pick up my kids from school, and I've built something I'm actually proud of. The key is, this isn't about becoming some huge influencer. Success for people like us is different. It's about building a community of people who value what you have to share. And getting started is easier than you think. You don't need fancy equipment. Your phone works fine. You don't need to learn complicated editing software. You don't need to understand algorithms or any of that technical stuff. Just pick one thing you know well and help someone with it. Share what you've learned in your career. Talk about challenges you're going through right now. Be honest about what's worked and what hasn't. And start by posting once a month if that's all you can handle. And focus on actually helping people based on real experience. All the technical stuff can be learned over time. The bottom line is your experience matters, your perspective has value, and you're not too old to start something new. So hit record and get that first video uploaded today. And if you want to dive deeper into building a business on YouTube, make sure you check out my video here. I dive into more of the behind the scenes stuff and how to get this up and running. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.